Suffering is cumulative. At some point, when you have amassed a critical level of suffering, it trips a threshold of tolerance, at which point you make a decision to change. Or, when you can no longer stand the mosquito bites, it's time to do something about them. When this readiness becomes evident, hypnotherapy is a very effective modality to guide the transformation from suffering to better health. In fact, it only works when you are ready to change. The necessary criteria for transformation are that you must be ready, willing, and desirous of change.
A woman phoned one day saying, "I'm so desperate to change. I need to stop smoking. I've tried everything and failed. I'm so ready for you to help me. Please, please help me. I know hypnotherapy works." Her conviction in the efficacy of hypnotherapy was surprising for someone who had never experienced it. And yet, she did her best to convince me she was ready, willing, and desirous, right up until she asked how much the hypnotherapy would cost. Then her tone changed dramatically. "Oh no, I can't afford that. Thank you." What happened to willing, ready, and desirous? In my experience, when someone says they cannot afford it, it's rarely based on a shortage of funds. Rather, they have other choices about how to spend that money, and maintaining good health or alleviation of suffering is not at the top of that list. Of course, it's all not just hedonism. A client like this likely feels she's not worth spending the money on. So the decision is based on poor self-worth or poor self-esteem. Whatever the reason, she made a choice indicating she was not really ready for change. On the other hand, I had a client who felt so compelled she emptied her savings account to pay for my services. She received the help she sought and got unstuck. I don't encourage everyone to go to such extremes, but it illustrates the different levels of commitment people exert to help themselves. Early in my practice, I offered my services to some clients for free, believing they lacked the resources to pay. I learned from that experience that everyone who was truly ready and committed could find a way to pay for my services. Those who, for whatever reason, did not or could not make an investment to promote change were less successful in the process. It turns out waiving my fee was helpful neither to me nor to the client. Until you make the choice to change, until you take responsibility for that desire and are willing to give up something to make room for something else, and until you are ready to actually do something, a desire is nothing more than an idea. Desiring to change is not enough. You need to be fully committed to change.
There's a story of the chicken and the pig who passed a church as it was conducting its annual fundraising breakfast. The chicken commented, "They're trying a lot of commitment to put on an event like that." The pig, observing large platters of scrambled eggs and ham, noted, "You're only half right. It looks to me like some chickens were involved, but the pig was definitely committed."